usually really love it for. It's going to be about Huni getting in the back line, Spica hitting a spear and diving into the back line, Galio following up on that. I think for TSM, they're going to play this 2v2 relatively defensive.
100 HP.
And that is just a big mistake from EG, but we're going to see a gank mid lane here. Ghost popped.
Svenskeren coming in there, brings Power of Evil right back to Jizuke with a little bit more damage coming through. There it is, the first. No rage, and he's at 400 HP. Jizuke coming around from the side. They're going to need the Rise to tank the turret aggro here at the start. Going in, and there's the instant kill. Jizuke gets in, gets out, and gets paid.
That is such a ballsy roam. You love to see Jizuke able to pull this off. Instead of just taking the reset, he's going up at like 10% mana to dive top
Yup.
lane. You know, it's screw mid lane. Who needs to be here? He's just going to show up top lane and dive Huni. They get out the TP and the flash. Svenskeren's got to be careful, though. They are down a member here, so you don't want to be messing around with this too much unless Impact's going to change or something.
Svenskeren, what is this, man? You're about to be killed off if you ain't any more careful than that. Sword Art down to 300 HP now as well. The heal from Deftly was imperative in keeping the jungler alive. Ignar down to nothing and lost with the flash to go in and make sure they finish him off. Evil
TSM is actually pushing in bot, so even if they don't come towards this, they are at least going to deny some minions down here in this bot lane. And it will
across the board with Jizuke once again paying a visit up to the poor little space Yordle here in the top lane.
The way, though.
Lands the root, lands the damage. Svenskeren coming in to finish him off. Impact takes the kill. Sword Art has
off that play, or it being even worthwhile. So they don't end up going for it. And the game, as you say, is incredibly even. And even despite the fact that EG have the dragon advantage, TSM got Herald.
And Power of Evil's going in for Jizuke, looking to grab the kill here with a flash forward into the Q auto, and Power of Evil gets a solo kill on Jizuke. Well, Sword Art at least knows that something is going on here, and he's coming up to try to protect his teammate as Svenskeren moves around to maybe grab a kill onto the support instead. Lands the onslaught of shadows as Ignar approaches from the side. Goes in for the Magnet Storm to try to keep Sword Art locked down, but Huni's grabbing the kill on Jizuke. It's a double kill over to Huni. It's TSM turning this sucker right back around with Power of Evil picking up Ignar.
Even without it, they could even drop it for the tier 2 if they wanted to try to take another tower. TSM doing really well in these last couple of minutes. Dominated 1v1, and I think it would accomplish that. But I think it's going to be getting enough attacks out, enough autos out to really make this pay off big time later on. So despite the fact that TSM is pulling pretty far ahead in gold, Italy could potentially be a very big liability for your team fight.
We'll see how he continues to evolve this build.
He does more damage the faster you are going, so that is pretty powerful. TSM, 4 members moving up here, and Power of Evil is kind of playing bodyguard.
Oh, nice engage onto Lost. Svenskeren going in, looking to finish off the kill. Onslaught of shadows over the wall with the CC down onto the enemy AD carry, and definitely takes him out.
So even just gold-wise, it's probably going to be about even or even negative if Huni can finish this off.
Huni getting caught out a little bit here. Svenskeren coming around from the side, but a very nice Mega Gnar ulti into the wall to stop him. And there it is, Divine Sunderer burst with the enchanted auto attack from the Cougar form Q as Impact tries to get himself away, but the damage coming out of PoE shuffles him away just a little bit too soon, and he will stay alive. Evil Genius is still sticking around down here with multiple TSM players in their blue side jungle. Buff ends up going over to Power of Evil, exactly where TSM wanted it.
Yeah,
Sword Art though.
Grab that, and it looks like they want to chase here, but this would be risky. Even with Sword Art getting low, if you dash
the Misfits Worlds icon, because that can both be a hell yeah, we've got Power of Evil, or hey Ignar, remember how you guys almost beat SKT. You can either use it to cheer on your own teammate or BM the other guy at the same time.
Why can't it be door number 3, where you're just BMing both your teammate and the enemy team?
You want to BM your own guy?
I mean, you played with me. I love to.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's true. I forgot who I was talking to.
Self-flame is the best flame, Captain Flowers. We're not
keeps everybody humble.
What's the point?
Keeping them humble. All right. Yeah. TSM still commanding a 4,000 gold lead here in this game. Jizuke is going to take care of a little bit of that here in the bottom side, taking that tier 1. Eating the damage from a single barrel. Good shot there from Impact.
Mega.
TSM still looking to maybe compare this one, maybe try to go in for the 50-50. It's the Kaisa, of all people, who ends up taking the kill. As Huni goes Mega, Ignar goes in. Follow-up coming out from Evil Geniuses with the AoE damage coming down. Power of Evil taking the kill on the enemy jungler here right at the very start, making a 1-for-1, 1-for-2. TSM's coming in with a double kill for the Emperor. Oh, baby, it's TSM! A quadra kill for Power of Evil.
Evil scooting back into the rest of his team, drops his Azir ultimate, and definitely can't really cross through.
Testing this for a fight because their big carry, Power of Evil, is up there in that top lane, just maintaining the split push here in the 4-1 with the Baron setup. Now the rest of the squad can bounce back and forth between whichever lane currently has minions and pressure, and TSM will look to break this inhibitor line. Couple of auto attacks into that tier 3 turret, bringing it down to almost half HP. There it goes. Just about finished off, and there it is. TSM into the enemy base now. Inhibitor under fire. Svenskeren looking for an angle, an opportunity to go in. Huni has taken the mid lane tier 3 in the meantime, and Evil Geniuses are just being pulled back and forth, and they cannot find any...
Just give Svenskeren a little scoop, say, get back in your base. Don't come out here. Stay in there.
You can't cross this line.
Exactly. You know, it's asserting dominance. You can have your base for now, but nothing more. But Jizuke at least completed his second item, but you look over at Power of Evil, he's already got 3. It would have to be an incredible performance from EG to be able to win a team fight from here. But TSM playing it slow, just kind of bleeding him out, chipping away at this mid lane inhib here. And Huni now almost has his ultimate ready to go. He's got the Meganar pretty much. Jungler has the second item completed, whereas Svenskeren still does not. So it's going to be incredibly hard. They have Jizuke out in that top lane, but Huni just has to escort in the wave. And if Jizuke doesn't return right now, he's got no TP. So they could even just engage on them and fight them right now, 5v4.
Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. TSM going in, looking to make the plays right now as you got Svenskeren into the back line, going to be kept alive here with the Spirit of Dread. Speaker grabbing the kill onto Ignar as TSM lose their mid laner. Definitely's the target. Lost is going in. Definitely spinning around in a circle. Stopwatch keeping Lost alive. Definitely still surviving here with about 1/3 HP, but it is a 2-for-1 in the favor of TSM. They will take the fight, they will take the inhibitor, and they're looking to take the Nexus turret. Spica goes in, and Divine sunders Jizuke out of Summoner's Rift. Impact's now your target with TSM picking up another one. It's definitely against the world. It might be pre-nerf Samira, but I don't think even that champion's able to outplay this one in a 1v4. He'll look for the chance to go in. He's got the style meter ready to go, but the CC is applied and definitely died. Now TSM is marching straight for the end of the game. The Nexus will be the target. Svenskeren's coming out trying to make some sort of a last stand. He shuts down the enemy AD carry, but with only Ignar remaining, we call it GG. TSM take down Evil Geniuses 27 minutes in.
TSM continue those winning ways here.